A 1-minute reflection by Joan Chittister, one of the great spiritual teachers of our times.
Don't be afraid to look again at everything you've ever believed. There are those who believe that to question anything considered a fact or a truth of religion is somehow unfaithful. I think exactly the opposite. I believe that the more we search, the more we delve into the human teachings about the nature and God of life, which are, in fact, the teachings of all the great religious traditions, the closer we come to a more mature understanding of the nature of the God self. Life is a history of religions maturing into greater manifestations of God and the spiritual life. For instance, the early religions all assumed that there were numerous God creatures. There was a God in charge of every element of life, the God of beauty, the God of truth, the God of health, the God of war. But as time went by, in the human search for answers to the great questions of life, we became more and more spiritual rather than simply retelling the nature of God life in our life. God became then a God big enough to believe in. The point is a simple one. Questions lead us to greater truth. We don't live in a round of ritual miracles anymore, of the oracle at Delphi and magic answers. We grew up a bit spiritually and realized that if there was more than one God, there could really be no God at all. In other words, doubt, questions, drive us to look at how we ourselves need to grow in wisdom, age, and grace. The courage to face questions is the first step in that process.
Learn more at joanchittister.org. Copyright 2018 by Joan Chittister.